A spectacular performance. Curry from half court. Sometimes, something looks like it's been there a while.
We are here late at night, 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out Wesley for taking the hit for our fans, loyal
Yes, sir.
co-host. We're going to be discussing the last three games since the last episode. Warriors versus 76ers, Warriors versus Grizzlies, Warriors versus the Atlanta Hawks. And today, for the first time in the 3 Points podcast history, we're going to be doing a fun little game. A little game called a mix on 20 questions and guess your NBA player. You'll see that at the end.
The name?
I mean, I don't even know. I didn't have a name for
That's
it.
what it's called.
No, bro. I just made up a name on the spot, like 20 questions / guess your NBA player. It's kind of like a hybrid of that. Shout out
I see.
to Foot on the Line. I think that's their name. Great soccer channel. Go check them out. Obviously, they're going to get a huge amount of traffic after this shout out. Let's get started, gentlemen. I'm gonna pass the rock to Wesley or Thomas. Thomas. Well, let's get started on.
Wow, shocker.
Shocker. Let's get started on the Warriors versus 76ers.
Warriors versus Philadelphia 76ers. Look, I think that game it was a tale of two things. One, obviously this is the Warriors podcast. This is more of a side story, but obviously the absolute tragedy of Joel Embiid suffering an injury.
Super tragic.
Before certain
We
other
may
people
not
give
see him
their
in the
reactions,
playoffs.
remember this is going out onto the internet for the public who don't usually
Man,
appreciate
I'm heartbroken.
blatant gloating at the expense of injured players. But
God, what
I
will
think-
happen to his MVP season?
okay, but setting all that stuff aside, like I think even during that game you could tell he was playing injured, and I think that's basically what won us that game. Like he was slow, he was stiff, he was not hitting his shots. I mean, obviously we did a great, like Draymond did a great job defending him. We had a lot of kind of exotic looks we were throwing at him. We were doubling him. We were giving him some different stuff. I mean, their offense really does, when he's on the court, obviously, run so much through him and through getting him as many touches down in
Free
the post
throws.
and on the high block as possible. So basically the entire story of any game of 76ers is how are you going to deal with him?
Exactly.
And we did that and came out with a win. Unfortunately, Embiid comes out of that game injured for, real ball knowers like me who love Joel
Heartbreaking.
Embiid in his game.
Oh man, is
It's
Jokic gonna
genuinely-
win his third? Is SGA
It's
gonna win his
it's
first?
Or
genuinely
say,
a
if you'd say.
tragedy.
It's absolute tragedy.
Anyways,
From the 3 Points podcast. Get well soon, Joel.
that's my take. Yeah.
I'm gonna pass the rock to Wesley.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a tragedy. I'm actually pretty sad that he's injured because we're not going to see him in the playoffs, I guess. But yeah, I think Draymond, his impact since being back has been like impeccable, like rebounding mainly. I like noticed it, like especially in this most recent game. He's got like all those guys hustling out there, and like I like when he like jumps down, he like palms the ball as like a pronounced more like a rebound, like I got this rebound, kind of like affirmative, and like because we were kind of missing that without him out there, so it's pretty. His presence is very evident, and like you said, defensively, him and Looney did a number on Embiid, the best scorer in the league at this point, and they did a number on him. Wiggins has also looked very supreme defending. What's his name? Oh, Maxi didn't play, I guess, but like he's looked really good.
Obi?
Unfortunately, he just got injured, foot injury, foot sprain, but hopefully he'll be
Man.
back.
Just what we needed.
Yeah, just what we needed. I mean, we're entering like a pretty soft part of our schedule, but I mean, Wiggins is like he's actually looked really good as of late. Him and
Warriors actually,
Kuminga.
this is just as a side note, they actually have the easiest schedule in the league the rest of the way, like out of any team in the league over the entire rest of the season. So small thing to look forward to. But anyways,
Yeah, I mean, I was telling Thomas like if this foot sprain is like more than like Thomas is in like a week, we might be able to do without him, but like even then, it's like every game counts, and all these close ones, it just like hurts even more. Like all these close ones.
yeah.
Absolutely. Another great, phenomenal game by Kuminga. 26.7 rebounds, 2 assists. He was the second highest scorer after Stephen Curry, obviously, who's been on an absolute tear. 37 points against the Sixers. I will say it was interesting. Looney only played 8 minutes that game. I don't know what's going on over there. Is Kerr kind of shuffling him out of the lineup? What's going on? What do y'all think? Because I know against the Grizzlies, his minutes only went up to 11, and then against the Hawks tonight, his minutes were only 15.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really notice it. I thought
Um,
he had a pretty all right impact in the Sixers game at least. Like him and Draymond, I thought. Am I mistaken in saying that Looney was defending Embiid a lot? I mean, I know Draymond
I
obviously,
mean,
but
if
like,
even if it was for 8 minutes max.
yeah, yeah.
So
I don't know.
obviously, I think unfortunately he's kind of losing his role in the lineup because literally
Definitely.
Trace Jackson Davis had more time than him, and Sarge obviously is having more time than him. Because yeah, unfortunately, like he's consistently good at like what's his best attribute? It's obviously rebounding, right? But I guess his value offensively is not good enough, and even defensively because he's kind of undersized. It's tough because with his knee injuries and him being undersized, he's not
Okay.
enough of a positive defensively over Saric to earn him a role over Saric, I think is what Kerr is probably thinking. Because Saric is a huge plus offensively, which obviously Looney is not by any means whatsoever, unfortunately. So I think he's slowly losing his role. What's his contract look like for us?
It's pretty good. It's not anything that's going to be an albatross, even if he's not playing that much.
As in, like, how
Um,
long does he have left in his contract?
oh shit, I have no clue.
Let's check.
See,
I think next season is his last season with us, like in his contract. And
And
then
I feel like it'll probably be his last season with us too, unfortunately.
unless he takes a pay cut, I guess. But
Yeah,
because I
like
mean,
I mean,
I really like
for
his
him, a
presence.
pay
Like
cut
he's
would
a
basically be
great.
taking.
Yeah, he's already making only
Sorry,
8 mil. So
I was gonna say it
yeah, I
would
mean,
for him a pay
yeah,
cut would basically be taking the veteran minimum. That would be
yeah,
the only way you could take a pay
yeah,
cut.
and it's unfortunate because he's
So
literally 28, 29 when he gets that contract. So,
yeah,
and Kerr was asked about it, obviously, and he was saying, I don't think this is exactly what he said verbatim. I don't think Loon has a bigger fan than me. So this has been a hard thing for me to go away from. He's my guy and doesn't mean he's not going to make an impact. I still think he will, but things have turned away from him for the time being. You do not
yeah.
want to hear that as an NBA player.
yeah,
That's
it's
basically saying, man,
NBA
I love the
coach.
guy, but I mean, I can't play him. That's basically what he just
NBA
said.
coach speak for he's washed.
Basically, literally, basically.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, that's what he said. And I think as Warriors fans, we have to accept that Looney was great. Like he was homegrown. I really enjoyed him. He was super consistently good at what he's good at,
Yeah,
rebounding
yeah.
and just being not injury prone. And he
yeah. Well,
was
I also
there.
think. Sorry, I was just gonna say the other thing that nobody ever gives him credit for, or at least like I don't think enough people give him credit for, is like being like an insanely switchable defender and
Yeah,
like there were so many possessions
especially
in that
on Luca.
2022 finals run.
Yeah, yeah, on
Where
Luca
he would
especially.
switch out onto guys like Luca, guards and wings, and manage to stay in front of them and get contests up on their shots. And that's, I think, a huge part of the reason why Kerr was able to slot him out there in so many different lineups and give him so many minutes. But I think, if anything, the biggest thing that he's lost is the mobility that allowed him to do that and to play that role. Because I mean, the reality is at this point he's just a rebounder, and there's no place for guys who are just rebounders in the 2024 NBA, unfortunately.
Totally
Yeah,
agree. And I think that's the benefit of him being slightly undersized, right? At like 6'8", he's
Yeah,
able to
yeah.
switch onto kind of different players versus just guarding centers or being unable to keep up with other guys. So honestly, he's been great for the Warriors. He's been very consistent. He's always been there. He's kind of like a guy like Andrew Bogut, David Lee type beat for us. They were really there
yeah,
good for us. I think Looney won 2 chips with us or 3, if I'm not
maybe
mistaken.
3.
At least two.
He wasn't
But
there in the
maybe-
2015 one. I know he wasn't there in the 2015
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, definitely
he
not.
wasn't.
I don't
Yeah.
think he was
I
there
think it
in
was-
the 2017 one either.
Let's see, when is he drafted?
He joined in 2015. Holy moly.
Wow, that's crazy.
So,
So,
Okay,
so
so
that means
so
that means
3.
he was drafted the season after we won the first chip. So yeah. So
he has 3.
three
So
rings. Three
Um,
rings.
so obviously a very
Impactful,
valued, very impactful, loyal NBA a Warriors player. I guess a question for you guys. I mean, you guys probably know this better. I'm forgetting. So, what are like the attributes, or what do you need to do to kind of get your jersey retired? Obviously, Looney is not that type of player. I'm assuming. Obviously, he hasn't had that big of an impact. Obviously, like Steph, Clay, Dre, jersey retired.
I
Iguodala.
mean,
question
My
mark?
answer is I think it kind of depends for like what franchise. Like I think for the Lakers is like a higher standard. Lakers, Celtics, Warriors,
True.
Bulls.
No,
It's probably a higher standard.
you didn't need to. You didn't need to use that example. You could have said like Celtics.
But yeah, I
would
feel
say
like
a
a
higher
team like
standard for
the
the Lakers.
I don't know, guys like Magic, Kareem, Kobe, Shaq.
No, you're absolutely right.
True.
No, but like I feel like the Magic, if they have anybody retired, then it's just kind of evidence.
Like,
Like Tracy,
did the Hornets?
Tracy McGrady,
Did
I
the
guess.
Hornet? Did the
Dwight.
Hornets?
Dwight
Oh.
is the actual answer.
Did the Hornets retire
Tracy is the actual.
Kemba Walker's jersey?
Mm,
Well,
still
Kemba Walker, I
playing
think
pro.
Not in the league.
he's playing pro like in Europe. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I know what
Yeah,
team he's
but-
playing for. He's playing for the.
Dude, did you saw like that clip of him? Like he looked hella sad, like playing for
He
that
looks
team.
sad. No, but I remember them because they're a pretty good soccer team. Falcao played for them. Man, what's their name? AS Monaco. Boom, let's go, baby.
Okay.
He was playing for AS Monaco, but anyways, so that's kind of a side topic. But
I doubt they'd retire his jersey, but back to the original question, like it
Yes.
is entirely up to the team. There's no set requirements. It's just whatever the team thinks. I could
mean, yeah,
very
didn't,
easily see
I'm pretty sure that he retired number 23 for MJ.
for Jordan, which is I mean, shout out to him, but let's just say, I don't want to. I would never want to disrespect Jordan, but let's just say they're kind of doing too much.
it's like, all right, dog.
I was like, yeah, okay.
All right,
Sure.
I guess. So they retired him 23 for Jordan and not LeBron, who played for them. Like, what?
Yeah, I know. Well, they did it. They did before LeBron played for them, but then LeBron played for them with number 23.
That's
No,
actually.
wait,
With number
six.
8.
Wait,
'cause
no,
it
it
was
was six.
oh,
it was number
six.
Six.
Yeah, he chose number 6. Actually, that might have been why now that I think about it.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but anyways, back to the original point. I would not be surprised if the Warriors retire Iggy, Steph, Clay, and Dre just to cement this era of Warriors basketball because
Maybe KD.
I mean, I guess,
You don't think KD?
Definitely. If they do that, I'm gonna be pissed with the Warriors. I'm gonna be so
No,
freaking pissed. They should not.
I wouldn't
retire
hate
his
it.
jersey. I would hate it so
I would
much.
hate
Retire
it.
the death
He's not a
lineup.
warrior.
The death lineup, bro. That's literally the death. Get statues
Dude,
of the
but
death
yeah,
lineup. That'd
see,
be
that's
sick as
exactly
hell.
that was
Steph,
exactly where
Dre,
my
Clay,
mind went.
Iguodala. Steph, Clay, Dre, Iguodala. Don't care. Do not retire KD. He is not a warrior. I don't consider him a warrior. He's not a warrior.
Oh my god,
He's not a warrior.
such a hater.
I consider him a warrior.
Absolutely not.
You
He's
are
an,
such a
he
hater.
is a Thunder guy at the most, but even the Thunder fans, they're like they freak that snake. So he's a nobody. He's a hoe. That's what he is.
Was he a
that-
warrior when he tore his ACL in the finals for us?
No,
You don't think so, bro?
no. He was a player trying to win a chip. He used us to win a chip. That's it. He had no.
We're all trying to win,
affiliation-
bro.
also-
We're all trying to
We're all
win.
trying to win, but he had no affiliations to the franchise. If the best team in the league was the freaking Bobcats, he would have went to the Bobcats. It doesn't
Bro,
matter.
every player pays for the franchise that pays them money, dog. It's not that deep.
The Warriors. See,
He
the
also he
reason why
got his
look the
Draymond,
Bro,
Draymond Green, our franchise guy, hauled him in the parking lot after losing in 2016 to get him here. I don't know what if he's using us and we were using him. Sorry.
Absolutely, we were using him, and he was using us. It was a business transaction. But what I'm trying to say is, when you put him on the same pedestal and same level as like franchise cornerstones like Steph, Dre, Iguodala, Dre, it's an insult to them
Kevin Durant
because he is nothing
contributed-
compared to them. For the
Kevin
Warriors,
Durant
Durant
more than
contributed
Iggy.
more
but
than
you're
Iggy.
talking about.
I mean, yeah,
It's
it's
not
like
about
not even.
it's not only about contribution. That's the thing. What I'm trying to say. It's not only about contribution, because if it was, it's also about what a player means to a franchise. Yes, he came, he got 2 rings with us, but it wasn't a deep. I guess I can't really put it in words. I think Wes kind of got what I'm trying to get at. Was he a very?
I don't
important
think
player?
he did because he disagreed with you, but
I mean, he kind of just said something like "yeah" or something like that. He kind of made some gesture or something like that. So I'm assuming he kind of gets what I'm saying to some percentage. But what I'm trying to say is, he doesn't mean as much, not contributing wise, but value. Like I guess
There's like less
sentimental
sentiment,
value.
I guess.
Yes, sentimental
Yeah.
value. We just said the same word. Look at that. Great minds think alike. So, anyways, that's besides the point.
Dude,
Let's
okay,
go back.
if you really think about it, KD got us D'Lo in that Nets trade. D'Lo turned into Wiggins, and then Wiggins got us
Again,
the
these are
22
all
team.
business things. Yes, was he super useful to the Warriors? Absolutely.
He was nice to us, bro. He got us D'Lo. He didn't have to do that.
I mean, he didn't do that. It was Bob Myers.
It was
he
part of the
didn't-
signing trade, though.
he was part of a sign and trade that he agreed to in order to let the Warriors get assets
could've
out of
just
him
left
instead of letting him
That
walk.
is true. That is true. You guys are correct. Again, do I appreciate his time in the Warriors? But do these things like first of all, the two things: winning 2 chips with us, and then also kind of repaying a franchise that helped him get 2 rings when he couldn't win crap by himself by accepting a sign-in trade doesn't bring him to the pedestal of retiring his jersey. Sorry, that's what I think. You guys are, of course, able to disagree. But personally, I think the Warriors will not retire his jersey. That's what I also do think. But moving swiftly on, let's circle back to the games. The next game on the list, the Golden State Warriors versus the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm going to pass the rock to Thomas.
It gets funnier every time you do it. Oh man, I mean this Grizzlies game, like, well, actually,
John Morant was not
after
there.
tonight's loss, I kind of feel stupid saying this, but like the Grizzlies game felt like the kind of win that like a contending team would have, where it's a bad team. You come in expecting for the team to win. They get out to a 10-point lead early and they hold it all the way through 3 quarters until pulling away in the fourth. And that was really refreshing to see. Again, some of the sweetness of seeing that has been like taken away from me now that I've watched us choke it another close game. But coming out of that game, I was like, wow, like this is the kind of win that like, the 2022 Warriors would have gotten, where you're able to sit the starters with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter because you have a sizable lead. And it was nice to see for one game. I wish we could do it every night, but yeah.
Wesley?
I mean, this game made me feel like Draymond is like a superstar of the little things. Like every time he was checking in, I felt like 10 times more assured of like, okay, our defensive rotations are going to be solid. If there's like a kind of like a high rebound, we're going to get the rebound no matter what. There's not going to be like a small guy shooting in there and stealing the rebound from us. And I mean, I don't know. Draymond's presence was like surely felt on this one. I mean, Steph played great, Wiggins played great, but in Kuminga also, as of late, we got to shout out Kuminga's been playing like an all-star at
Always.
this point. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like you said, it's a good win, but I don't know. We got to put some wins together as like a streak.
Exactly. That's that was my main takeaway.
Yeah. Did you guys know Jacob Gilyard is only like 5'8"? He's like, I thought he was short, but like he's hella short.
5'8". He
That
did
is
not.
that is so damn impressive, bro.
He Loki did
Yeah.
not look 5'8". I would have guessed like 5'10" or 5'11".
Dude, that is
Yeah, he was
insane,
hooping, though.
bro. That is insane. That makes it like a billion times more impressive, dog. Holy cow.
How tall is
Uh,
Patty Mills? Oh,
Patty Mills
is
6'1".
6'2".
6'1",
He's
6'2".
6'2", damn.
That dude
Okay.
looks short as hell, bro. He ain't 6'2".
Yeah.
He's 6'2", I'm 6'3". Stop it, dude. Stop it. So
Things must work
I think
differently in
overall,
Australia.
of course, you guys are totally right. It felt like a very comfortable ring. Ja was not there. So I mean that's a kind of a big thing that
Using argon
we're
oil?
kind of forgetting.
How do you like it?
There's a
Wait,
little
when
bit
he
of
played
background noise, Thomas. But yeah. So
Yeah. when we played
yes.
them last and we lost, was Draymond back yet, or was that without Draymond?
That was
remember?
with Draymond. That was with Draymond.
Oh yeah, that was like his first game back.
That was his
wasn't
first game back against the bad boy Grizzlies.
Yeah. That was the one where he was coming in off the bench.
Why
and
was
we still
Ja
managed to lose.
not playing yesterday?
he? He's probably injured, I think.
What?
I think he had like
No.
season
Yesterday?
injury.
So, against the Grizzlies.
Ja. Why is
Ja
Ja not
Morant?
playing?
Why didn't Ja play yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah, because he has a season-ending injury that he's had for like a month now.
Wow, I completely missed that. That is unbelievable. Well, to be
You
fair,
missed it,
Wes
you
also
could've
kind of missed
saved-
it.
brother.
to be fair, Wes
brother,
also
brother,
kinda
you could have
missed it.
saved yourself by just saying, "Oh yeah, I forgot. What am I? Oh, I blanked out." Said you missed it.
No,
like
I
you were
just missed
never
that.
aware.
I was never aware of that. But I will say, Wes was also like, "Oh yeah, is he injured or something like that?" So we both
Well, I knew he was injured.
Well,
in fact, I'm pretty sure I heard it was
Can we get a
season ending,
replay?
so-
Can we get a replay editor? I mean, obviously we won't get a replay, but fans, rewind and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Was it a inquisitive? Is he injured, or was it a period?
He's injured. Yeah.
Okay, well now it's an exclamation point. But yeah, season-ending injury. Well, that's amazing. So what happened? I guess can you
That's amazing.
like
Amazing.
The
sarcastically-
NBA, where amazing happens.
As in sarcastically, bro. Bro missed like 27 games for putting out a Glock on IG, and now bro just got a season-ending injury. It just
Yeah.
gets worse for him. What happened to him?
He
I
got
think it's like
hurt.
a shoulder injury.
Okay, there you go. That's what I was trying to get at. Appreciate that, Wesley. So I guess that's another point to why it was a very comfortable a comfortable win, unfortunately, because Ja was also not there.
Yeah, but
But
they
I
beat us last time comfortably, or not comfortably,
but
but
Ja
like
was
we got
there.
cooked.
Ja was there last time though, no?
Was he? I could remember we
He
got cooked
was.
by a bunch of young guys.
No, he did. That was like one of the first games after. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
really?
yeah. Yeah, that was when fucking what's his name? Gigi Jackson went off. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck GG Jackson. Holy shit, forgot about that guy.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I respect
Dude.
Gigi Jackson, bro.
Yeah, I like the Grizzlies outside of like the main guys.
Dude, I hate JJJ. He's such a fraud. Anyways, sorry. Oof, got
Dude,
something.
JJJ is one of those guys, like, as good as he is, like,
Jason
the second
Tatum
that
type
he has
vibe.
to act as the second he has to act as a first option, you're like, wow. He's never winning anything like this.
Yeah,
he has some
he cannot lead a
limitations,
team.
but
he cannot lead a team.
but
he's
anyway,
he's a great
setting
piece.
that aside,
But yeah. So
Great
that was a
two-way
good win.
player.
Another great game by Kaminga. 29 points, the most
that was
points,
actually
the highest scoring
exactly
in
what I was about
the
to get to.
lineup.
Yeah,
And Curry kind of struggled. He had 20 points only, which is
But our second All-Star stepped up.
Jonathan
Yes, sir.
Kuminga. Like, wow. His value is going up, up, up. Of course, in hindsight, today he did struggle. It was after a long time. But before we get to that, did you want to add anything about Kuminga scoring the most points?
well, I was just gonna throw in, like, that's like again, this is like, I wish I could go back, like, I wish I could go back to the mindset that was having, like, the feeling I had after that game, because there were so many good things to take out of it. Like, that was yet another one of them where it's like, okay, this is one of the first times this entire season that Steph has not had a great game and somebody else has stepped up and, like, just been the best player on the team
Yeah.
instead of him. And because we've had games where Steph has had a bad game and we kind of won in spite of that through some combination of, like, good defense or, like, Clay having good shooting night or whatever, or just, like, timely baskets when he can. But, like, this was like, no, like, Steph is clearly the second best player on the team tonight, and Kuminga is doing the heavy lifting and getting us the bucks we need to. Obviously, so the fact that we were playing, like, an incredibly young, like, Grizzlies team without any of their stars probably contributed. I doubt Steph was giving it 110% that night, and he's probably letting Kuminga do the heavy lifting a little bit. But it's nice to have somebody there who you can, like, you can choose to step back and say, look, Kuminga, tonight's your night. These
Absolutely.
guys, they can't guard you. Like, this is a bad team. Like, I don't need to do the bench pressing. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do that today. Like,
Absolutely.
there's nobody else on this team who can do that. And up until, like, a month ago when Kuminga started to take off, there was nobody.
Literally no one. Literally no
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It was
So
only Steph. And another special shout out, and I think this was probably the game where Kerr started saying, okay, let me give Lester Quinones some more time. His minutes really boosted up this game. He was
Bless
given
his
19
heart.
minutes. Bless his heart. He scored 10 points and 6 rebounds. Absolute hustler. He's always like full court pressing the defender. He's always pestering the defender. He clearly is improving quite a bit. He seems more confident as he's getting more minutes. And I think that's a good segue to today's game, which was a
Dude,
heartbreaking
he popped
loss.
off.
He played really well. He really felt like kind of what Moody, I feel like, should be for us. But Moody has been injured,
Yeah, I like that. I like that comparison.
right? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from Lester. But it's unfortunate, obviously, Moody is injured. But man, he's looking good. He got 23 minutes tonight. I think that's the most minutes he's ever gotten in the NBA. Shout
Yes,
out
sir.
him. He was playing really well. And obviously, goddamn, 60 points. 60
Heartbreaking.
goddamn points. Dude. He's almost 36 years old.
Yeah, I feel like now that you mention it, like Lester Quinones being like a Moody comparison. He's like Moody, but if Moody could like actually bring the ball up the court like more confidently, and like that's why I'm kind of more in favor of like a CP Moody trade because we're losing that ball handling with CP, but we still have like Steph obviously, and then Pods and Lester. I feel pretty confident with Lester off the bench.
Yeah, I
Like I
agree.
don't want him closing usually probably, but like doing some innings during the game. I'm confident in him.
Totally agree.
yeah.
Give him more time, Kurt. Give him more time. And you highlighted something that was really great because Moody, I don't feel comfortable with him bringing the ball up at all. He's like a real shooting guard type player. And I think Quinones could definitely bring the ball up. Obviously, he can't like direct plays and all that, but he could definitely bring
Yeah.
the ball up and not like do something insanely clumsy.
And he's a solid shooter. All right.
I mean, yeah, he has a nice shot. Like when he takes an open three, like I'm happy with the result of that possession, which is always nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
It's like somewhere.
for the regular season, he's in 44% from three.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like somewhere between like Kuminga and like CP3, whereas with okay, let's like Kuminga, like I don't like it when he takes an open three, but I can live with it. CP3, I should like it when he takes an open three, but it hasn't been there this season. And Quinones, it's like that's like the right in the middle of that dichotomy. Like when he takes one, I'm like that's a good possession right there.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I honestly like Kuminga taking open threes. He hasn't been horrible. Like he is hovering around like the 35% mark, 37% mark last couple of games. Like ever since he's been pulling out these streaks of like elite performances. Like
That's the one thing about this breakout I don't trust. I think that's just variance. There's nothing about his jumper
But
that
it's
looks
also
different.
like when he's guarded on the three, he's usually left pretty wide open just to make a way for the drive in case he drives, you know.
That's what
So
I'm saying. If he could really develop a three, holy cow, he it would be insane. Because like, what do you do? Like, if you stand too close to him, boom, he's gonna blow by you. And if you give him too much space, he'll hit the three. I really want him to continue developing his
this
three.
is what fans have been saying about
By
players who
Giannis.
can't shoot for every player who can't shoot for like the last
True,
billion
true,
years
true,
of
true.
basketball.
But
Oh my God,
Kuminga
if they
the
just
age of
developed a
20
jumper.
but Kuminga at the age of 21 has a more
Obviously,
reliable
it's
jumper than
possible.
Giannis
No,
ever
not to
did.
say it's not possible. Facts.
So that's why, like, I see potential. I see growth in it. I think he has been putting time into that. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So I think today is another game that highlights the biggest problem with the Warriors. We are always in it until the end, and we just cannot close it. We have had the most clutch games played this season. What does that mean? That means a 5-point margin with 5 minutes left. We have had 32 games like that, and we have lost more than 50% of that. We are 15 for 17 in those games. Now, what does that signal? What if
I thought it was I thought it was like 419.
no,
Or
15
my
for 17.
Oh no, I think it's 419 for points decided by 3 or less, actually.
Possibly. I'm not sure about that stat, but this one I took a screenshot and I sent it in the chat.
Yeah.
What does this mean? It means what we have been all screaming since day one. We are so close yet so far. We are missing, I genuinely feel it, one or two solid pieces that just need to close the games out, hit their shots, make their free throws, close out on the defensive end, and we're golden. Dunleavy, we're waiting on you, brother. February.
Yeah. I mean, this is
February
like the
11th on the
dilemma
clock.
I'm in. This is the dilemma I'm in because I think like in the playoffs, like I really like Kuminga as like a second option during the regular season, but in the playoffs, it's like a whole different game. And like his reads aren't like super complicated. Like the passes he has to make out of double teams aren't like insane. They're not doubling him too hard. But in the playoffs, you're going up against like a Minnesota, an OKC, a Denver. I mean the Clippers, great defense. Maybe actually I don't know if that's, but I know like Minnesota, OKC, those are great defenses, and they're gonna like exploit your greatest weaknesses. And Kuminga's not a great shooter. They're gonna leave him open, or
Scared
they're
of
gonna
Minnesota,
double
I'll
him.
just say it, but
Wait,
I'm not
what?
scared of Minnesota, but I'm
I'm scared
just
of
saying I'm not
Kuminga
scared of
against Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I think Steph can outplay.
Rudy Gobert in the playoffs, give me that all day.
Yeah,
All day.
but they have like this is the best supporting defensive cast that Rudy Gobert has had in his entire career. Like Anthony Edwards, Jay McDaniels, Nikhil Alexander Walker.
McDaniels is a menace.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. The Timberwolves are the best defense in the league by rating. So
Yeah.
you got to be scared of them. And I totally agree with that. And the worst part is we don't really know how Kuminga will play in the playoffs because we've never really seen him in the playoffs. Kerr didn't use him last season, and then the season before that was obviously our chip season, and he was getting little to no minutes in that. So it's risky because it's like, okay, his value is super high right now. Do you trade him for something really good? You put him in a package with
I don't think you trade him.
3?
I mean, I just think like I think in future playoffs he's going to be able to impose his will and be like an actual good playoff player. But I just feel like this is going to be his first playoffs where he's like getting real rotation minutes, and he's going to be like a pivotal part of whatever run we try to go on. So I don't know if I trust him.
I also go ahead, Thomas.
I'm just saying we've seen young guys come in in their
It's
first
super
playoffs
rare. It's
and
super
play
rare,
great.
and they usually
Ice Trae
are
did
not
it.
as good as they were.
Donovan Mitchell did it. That was his first playoffs. Donovan Mitchell did
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it
Uh,
doesn't happen. I'm
Jalen
just
Brunson
saying
did it.
it's
Well, I guess that wasn't his first playoff run because he was with the because he was with the Mavs.
But you know,
So that
I'll
doesn't
be
count.
honest. Coming in the clutch, I don't know if I trust him a
Well, the
lot.
problem is he is, I guess, he was a very old expression. This is a 1960s expression, but he's a boneheaded player.
No,
Um,
that's very true.
he's his basketball IQ is just not like there. I don't want to say not there yet because it's not something that's guaranteed to improve, but it could improve. But it's definitely not there yet. Like I think he's done a great job cutting down on like the drives to nowhere, which is something I was very frustrated with earlier in the season. Like he's his instincts for understanding like when driving lanes are open and when they're not has gotten so much better. But again, like still he gets ripped all the time, and I think a lot of that is just about not being aware or not being like aware enough of like where defenders are in relation to him and being and protecting the ball. He still just doesn't add that much as a passer. Like I mean, think about it. When was the last time you saw Kuminga make a pass that made you impressed you at all? Like it's
Yeah,
mostly just
absolutely.
whatever's in front of him. And then on defense, like the rotations, I think they're getting better. I don't like watch every single possession of him to know like for certain, but it feels like I'm seeing less and less times where it's clear that he was the guy who broke the defensive coverage by missing a rotation. But that still happens. And, like you just can't have that in the playoffs. So
yeah, yeah.
there's some mental stuff he needs to clean up. But with that being said, I guess earlier on in the season I was the farthest down on Kuminga, and maybe this is just to make up for this. But I guess I will put myself on record and say I think if we could make it into the playoffs, I wouldn't expect a major offensive drop off from Kuminga because the reality is he's playing like this right now with those mistakes already as part of his game. I don't like. I have to be honest. I have a hard time imagining a version of Kuminga that's like making more mental mistakes than the one that exists right now. But that's just me.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be mental mistakes. I think it'll just be like tougher opponents. But
yeah. Honestly,
just me.
my gut really does tell me I personally do see an offensive drop off from him in the playoffs. Unfortunately, as much as I hate to say it, I just don't think this level of play. Again, in the playoffs, the intensity, the atmosphere, it's a lot more intense. Teams are there literally studying film, studying, okay, this guy does this guy does that.
Exactly.
And Kuminga's
Exactly.
game is not too complicated. It's not really that complicated. So it's easy to make defensive rotations, or not easy, that's an overstatement, but it's possible to make defensive rotations and defensive schemes against play like that. So I guess we'll have to see. I'm excited for that, but of course the main thing is Dunleavy Jr., my brother, February 10th, February 11th is right around the goddamn corner, 1 week away. Bro, in this week, we should be expecting something. We need a trade. We need a trade. Absolutely, we need a trade. Get rid of Moody, get rid of CP3, even Wiggins, honestly, and
No.
picks.
I think we need Wiggins. He's like
I
his
mean, if you could
defensive
get some
upside.
rotation, if you could get some, and honestly, Wiggins is playing well too. Honestly,
If
recently.
Wiggins tricked us with that three game run right before the trade deadline, just if that was his way of just making sure he didn't get traded, I'm gonna fucking lose it. There's a dude. I think the reason why this isn't planning in my brain. I saw a tweet from Warriors Twitter account saying something similar, like, bro, like if that was just so he didn't get traded, I'm gonna go crazy. But hopefully that's not it. Hopefully that was a sign that he was turning the corner. And I think the one thing that makes me optimistic is that the uptick in his level of play very obviously started right when Draymond started really getting meshing back in with the lineup and getting more minutes and
Yeah,
being
he didn't
like
want to get punched. Man.
Draymond, like capital D. No, literally, he didn't want to get punched.
I mean, I know Draymond
So
made an
that's
emphasis to try to unlock Kuminga and Draymond better when he got back. So that's
Draymond made an emphasis to try to unlock Draymond.
Draymond and
Hey.
Kuminga.
Kuminga
He's trying to
and
unlock himself.
Wiggins.
dude.
So yeah,
Wiggins and
absolutely. No,
Kuminga.
no, I
Yeah.
agree with that. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Not much we can say about the trade deadlines. We shall see. And now
We've already said so much.
let's segue into
There's
the
nothing we
game.
could say though.
All right, we're back with a short little intermission break. We're going to be starting the game. So, as I said earlier in the episode, the game is a very simple game. It's like 20 questions, but with an NBA player. Wes and I will discuss a player for Thomas that he will not know of, and then Thomas and I will discuss and decide a player for West, which he will not know of, and then but they both will do the same for me. And then what we will do afterwards, we will have rounds, and in each round we will get one question. So, for example, was my player an all-star? And then the two other
No.
guys, we didn't discuss the players yet, so don't get confused at home, fans. And then the other two co-hosts will be like no or yes or blah 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 blah. And then what will happen is, as the rounds go on, there's no like limit though, so it's not like 20 questions exactly. Basically, whoever guesses their player first,
I think they get it.
whoever guesses their player first will win. But the caveat is, if you guess your player wrong, you're out for the rest of
Okay.
game. And of course, that should be a player that everyone knows. That's simple enough. And let's get started. So, Thomas, please leave the computer audio. Wes and I will discuss
Okay.
your
When
player.
when you guys are done, just like give
I'll
a
give you a
thumbs
thumbs up.
because
Yep, yep.
you know I won't be able to hear you. I'm not going to be listening secretly.
All right. Okay. So,
All
Wes,
right.
I have a good idea. I'm thinking Nick Young.
Okay, yeah. Not
Or-
not all-star, but
Not
we all know
all-star,
the guy.
kind of like everyone knows him.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Or do you
I
have
like
any other ideas?
I mean, I'll go with you, I guess.
Okay. And then I'm gonna text it to you on the Zoom chat, and then make Thomas do the same for you, so no one like confuses it.
Yeah.
Thomas, we're giving you the thumbs up. The dummy, he can't hear us. He finally heard us.
All right.
All right, we got the player for you, brother.
All
All right.
So my
so now,
my turn
now
to
we will discuss here. So yeah, leave computer audio, and then we'll give you the thumbs up as well.
Yeah.
All right. You got any ideas?
Yes. I was going to do Hakeem Olajuwon. That was going to be my.
Okay, that's pretty
Wait,
good.
I forgot. Is it only current players?
No, brother, it's like NBA history.
Okay, cool. Sick.
That would be the lamest.
That's okay, bro. Okay, you don't need to do tag.
Okay, bro. When I was explaining the game,
Hey.
oh, they know, they know. Bro, that's the first question. All right, great. So let's do that. Let me text it to you so we both remember.
All right. Was Wes supposed to text my player to me?
No.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, he texted your player to you?
No, I'm joking.
Okay, you kind of got me. Okay, Wes, thumbs up. I don't know if you can see us. All right, and then you guys will guess me. All right, let's see. Well, let's wait for Wes to give the go that he's back. All right, Wes, you there?
Yeah.
All right, so we got your player. Now you both will guess mine. I'm gonna leave computer audio, and then make sure to text it to each other. My player.
All right. What are you thinking?
Let's see.
I feel we should,
well, I will
give
say
him a layup.
No. What about you think George Gervin's too difficult for him? I'm thinking that might be. I don't think he'll
That's
know
probably
that.
that's probably the hardest he could do. I think.
Okay. Dude, he's a legend. Okay, but fine. Let's do something
Let's
easier.
test his limits. Yeah. All right, I'll text you.
Let's do
Are you don't want to do?
Okay.
George
Oh
Gervin?
shit. Okay. Yeah. Fair. Let's do it. Hopefully he's not too upset because I think that's decently difficult.
Yeah.
A guy like me would get it though.
Test the water. All right.
All right,
What's happening?
I'm back, and excuse the background noise, guys. College dorm life, baby. Got to deal with roommates. So I guess let's go with who should we start with? Let's go with Thomas. Thomas, you get with the first question. We'll go with lightest complexion to darkest.
All right. Okay. First question: Western or Eastern Conference?
He played in both.
Played in both.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Wait, West.
Okay,
Did he?
I guess that counts.
He did.
Wait. Let me
Okay.
double check.
I have like a low light in my head of him playing for a.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I respect that. 1 second. Let me just quadruple check. Wes is on the money, baby. All right. Wesley, your turn for a question.
Did he play in the 2010s?
You did not.
He did not.
Okay.
Okay. My question, is he retired or still playing? Oh, sorry. Is my player retired?
He is
Yeah.
retired.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I guess?
Okay, let
Michael
me think
Jordan.
about
No,
this.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right. So Asana's out. Um,
Actually, that's a winner right there. Jordan. That should be an automatic.
I actually was waiting for
uh,
that. Okay, anyways, Thomas, go ahead.
I guess I'll just copycat you guys. Is my player retired?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, did my player play in the Eastern Conference?
No.
He played in both.
Really?
Don't disagree. Yes, he did. I don't
Well,
want to
then-
give away too much information, but yeah.
Because that tells me he's primarily known for Western Conference. His time in the
I mean,
Western
I guess what? Yeah.
I will neither disagree. I will not agree or disagree with that. Bro is writing this stuff down. He's going all out. Look at the co-host. Look at the co-host passion. 3 Points Podcast fans. Okay, my question. uh, was he a guard?
Let me double. I mean, you might know this off top, but I mean, I don't know for sure.
Oh God, was
Ooh, this tells me he was like a wing.
he considered?
Ooh, interesting. Was he like a wing?
Okay, wait. Position
Ooh.
on Basketball Reference, shooting guard and small forward.
Ah, right.
That's
all right.
exactly what I was thinking. Yeah,
So
guard
so
forward. He was
so
a wing.
retired and a wing guard, shooting guard, small forward. All right, all right, all right. I'm starting to formulate a plot.
All right.
Third
Okay, wait.
round.
So I'm thinking with is this question? I guess you guys can just tell me. I can't ask what team he's primarily played with, right? Is
No,
that
it
too
has to
much
be yes or
information?
it has to be yes or no questions.
Yes or no question. Okay, perfect. Like yeah. My bad. It's
Yeah,
just like 20
Rose
questions.
asked the most questions and was like, "Oh, everyone knows how this works."
So, uh, did he retire pre or post 2000?
Post 2000.
Okay.
Okay. Is my player a guard?
No.
No. Very much no.
Okay, Thomas, calm down. You don't have to give extra words, you dumb idiot. Okay, my question. Is this player is this player did this player play was this player in his peak and like really succeeded in the 90s?
No.
No? Oh frick. Okay, I'm off then.
We wouldn't
Damn.
come on. We're not going to give you a layup, dog.
Yeah, I was really thinking Scottie Pippen, bro. God damn it. Okay, that was way too obvious. Okay. So my guy is not prime in the 90s, retired, and a shooting guard, small forward. Okay.
Does my player have a ring?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Has my player won any award? Like any award?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's leave it at that. Is my player a brother?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's not. Oh man, I just had to really ask because like if he was white, then okay, boom, Larry Bird. But obviously,
That's true, yeah. Was my player taller than 6'5"?
yes. Oh wait.
I
Wait.
think so, yeah.
Wait. Let's fact check. Wait, Wes. Only yes or no answers.
Because I said I
You
think
could-
so.
You could let a little bit more slip.
Yes, he's taller. Yes.
Okay.
All right, Wesley.
Oh, did my player win a ring in the 80s?
No. Did my player have his prime post 2000s?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Oh man. Is my player top 30 in scoring all time? You guys can
No.
Basketball Reference check
No.
this.
I don't even have to
Okay,
check that.
wow, okay. Okay, good.
Bro,
It gives you smart
bro,
info.
Wes, we have to give like very muted response because if it's like a too emotional one, then you know that okay, it's on one extreme or the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Has my player ever won a ring?
Yes. Was my player the star on a championship winning team?
No.
That was kind of a stupid question. I shouldn't have asked that. Because what
Is my
shooting
player
guard,
one-
small forward? Yeah.
Has my player won multiple rings?
Let me double check.
No, I don't think so. But yeah, double check.
No. Oh, did my player play in the 2000s?
Yes.
Let me fact check that.
You're giving which one?
Ooh.
No, yes, it's just yes. God damn it. This guy.
Because I know he didn't play in the 2010s, so this kind of points to like he's a 90s guy that played a little bit in the 2000s.
Son, you dumbass.
Yeah, I know I'm kind of stupid, respectfully. But I just wanted to make sure, like, in the end, we don't find out and we're like, okay, but I sure trusted Thomas. I apologize. Okay, so I gotta really
Has a
talk it out.
ring.
So my guy is a brother. He's black. He is a shooting guard, small forward, not the leader on a championship team. Prime was not in the 90s. Prime was before the 2000s, so that means his prime was either in the 70s or the 80s, most likely, because I don't know anyone from the 60s, respectfully. And what else did I ask? Did my player ever win any awards, as in like Finals MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year?
Yes.
Okay,
Really?
that tells me that it's
Oh, wow,
kinda
yeah.
dicey. Oh wow, okay, wow, okay. Thomas, go ahead.
You know, okay, well, this is a yes or no question. Did my player ever play for the Dallas Mavericks?
No,
Okay, good. It is.
Did my player ever play for a team in Texas?
Yes.
yes. Did my player ever win a ring?
No.
Ah, okay. I think I know who it is. I think that helps. Okay. I think that really does help. What? But Prime was on the 90s. What? Shooting guard, small forward? Okay. Go ahead. Bro, Thomas is lost. He's got no
I'm just no,
idea.
it's because no, it's like if you ever played the game Clue, you know how you get more desperate when you notice the other person is getting really close to the answer. Try to think of a question
Oh,
that's
I'm
gonna
getting close to
nail
the
it.
answer.
It's a certain other co-host. Uh,
I have a guy in mind, but God.
um,
I have two
did
guys in mind
my
actually.
did my player win his ring before 2010?
No.
No.
Okay.
Uh, can I say like did this player play for this team?
Yeah.
Okay, did this player play for the Spurs?
No.
No.
Okay. Did this player play predominantly in the Eastern Conference or the Western Conference? What's he known for? Is he known for playing in the Eastern Conference?
No.
The Western.
Rick, what? What the flip? What? Okay, what? Dude, you never won a ring shooting guard small forward. Won an award in the 80s and 90s. Wow.
Oh, dude, wait. You guys said my player was above 6'5", right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I was half expecting you guys to be like, oh, you forgot.
Actually, yeah. God damn it, Wes. We should have said that.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? I'm so scared. I want to just go for it.
Okay, you have. I can guarantee this guy is an idiot. He has no idea who his player is.
It's my
Do
player
it.
Marc Gasol.
No,
Damn
no.
it. No, damn it. He had one ring, okay? He had one ring. He retired.
Wow.
He
No,
was
he has
above
two. He
6'5".
has two, bro. He won it. He won with the Lakers. He has two.
Wow, that's actually
No,
embarrassing.
no, he only has one. I checked.
No, Pau
He has
Gasol.
one,
Uh,
dog.
Are you
It's
Marc
only
Gasol?
one. Mark. He only has
he
one.
won.
Yeah.
With, he won with the Lakers, and
Brother,
Mark never played with the Lakers.
he did post after the Raptors, didn't he?
only
Am I
has one,
tripping?
dog. You can Google it. I'm sorry,
Okay,
Wes.
you're- All right. Well, your player was Nick
Look, I
Young.
would like to say,
Shit, you're right. Yeah.
oh, that's so you guys. Wow, and I was worried about giving you guys layups.
That was
Next time, oh my god. Oh my god. Joe Smith, one season played
You
1942.
know him though. You know
Dude, Nick
him,
Young
bro.
is he played for the Warriors. He won with us.
Why would I ever think of that?
You should have asked was my
Oh
player
my
an
God.
all-star. You should have asked is my player an all-star.
I should have, but okay, but anyways, keep you guys keep
It's
playing.
just us two now. Okay, go ahead, Wes.
Okay. Did my player play for uh the Rockets?
So wait, Thomas, now only I answer because you're out, I think.
Yeah.
Did he play for the Rockets? I think so.
Oh, I like how you're playing hard to get. Okay. Or acting like it's not so obvious. Okay. Mind games.
Did my player ever have an all-star appearance? Wait, no. Why did I ask that? He won an award, god damn it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Is my player above 6'10"?
I'll have to check. Yes, he is.
Is my player one of only a few
Hey,
players?
you idiot. It's my question.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Wesley just asking questions and guessing a player. All right. So basically, okay. All right. So my player is known to be playing on the Western Conference. He won an award. He never won a ring. He's obviously an all-star. He's a small forward shooting guard. He was never a leader on a championship team. In the Western Conference, what teams had good players in the Western Conference who won awards? Okay, what teams are in the Western Conference? I gotta search it. Sorry. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, no one on the Spurs, no one on the Grizzlies, no one on the Blazers, no one on the Jazz, maybe like. Oh my God! Did this player play with the Warriors?
No.
Shit.
Okay. Has my player won MVP and Defensive Player of the Year? Like he has to have won both.
Let me check. Wait. Yes.
Okay.
Hey, let's see here. This is unbelievable. My player is a shooting guard, small forward. Was known to play in the Western Conference. Was my player considered the number one guy on the team?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, sorry, wait, I'm not in anymore.
What
My bad.
in the goddamn world? Okay, go ahead, Wes.
Has my player won back-to-back titles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. I think it's time for me. I gotta do some brazy moves. Okay. He's not a warrior. He never won a chip. He was a leader of his team.
Why you make it so sad?
Shooting guard, small forward.
I feel so bad. This guy's He's in Antarctica right now. He's so lost.
Bro, I'm actually so lost, dog. What? He was a leader of his team. He didn't win anything. So bad. He won like an award, like an MVP, DPOY, something like that. And his prime wasn't in the 90s.
Okay, wait. Actually, oh wait. Let me actually because I don't want to be factually correct. Okay. After looking at his resume, he never won MVP or Defensive Player of the Year. He is a Hall of Famer. He's on the 75th anniversary team. I just want to make it fair because we did lie to him earlier.
This round should be null and void. Absolute disgrace.
He's a Hall of Famer. He's on the NBA 75th
Okay,
anniversary
well that
team. Okay,
changes it a little
he's
bit.
not a nobody.
Obviously,
He's not a
obviously,
nobody.
I'll be a fair sport. Okay, so he was a leader of a team that didn't win anything. He's on the NBA 75. His prime was on the 90s. Did this player retire before the 2000s?
Yeah.
Mother fricker, bro. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh,
go ahead.
did he win one of his titles as the 6th seed?
I'll have to check that.
It's oddly specific because it has to be.
Yes, he did.
Hmm.
Okay, so my player retired before 2000. My player retired. Sorry, sorry.
Bro, I feel so bad.
That's.
I think I know who my guy is. You guys got way harder guesses than I did.
That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Wow. Okay. My player retired before 2000. His prime was not in the 90s. He was a shooting guard, small forward. He's a leader of a team predominantly known in the Western Conference. He's a Hall of Famer. He's an all-star. I have to check the standings yet again. Sorry, fans at home. Okay. Let's look at the standings. Okay. Could he have been a Thunder? No, they were the Sonics. Or I don't even think they were a team. The Timberwolves, no. The Clippers, no. The Nuggets, no.
Yeah, this is cruel.
Dude,
Did
you
this-
guys, man, Nick Young, come on.
Did this
Come
player
on.
did this player play in a Californian team?
No, I don't believe so. Is my player Hakeem?
Yes.
Yes, he's Akeem. He's Akeem.
Dude.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait, I get a guess still. So now it's like my final attempt to guess because
Buzzer beat it, bro. Just
okay,
Fire.
okay. And no, I'll tell you why we were laughing so hard. Okay, good. Okay, fine. Final guess. Oh my god. Oh, what the fudge? Oh my goodness. Okay. Give me like a minute. Give me a minute on the clock. I don't want to take too much time. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Dude, okay, since West already won, wait. If you get in the same round, is it considered West winning?
the tie.
No, it would be like we both won.
It's a tie. Okay, so then I won't give you a hint. So otherwise,
Okay,
it would
yeah,
give you a hint.
don't give me a hint. So it's
Yeah.
not the Blazers. No, the Blazers. It's not the Warriors. It's not the Lakers. It's not the Clippers. So it's not Oscar Robertson, although he's a point guard. A shooting guard, small forward. Bro, I'm actually lost. I have no clue. God damn it. I got no clue. I don't know. I have no clue. Who's my
Okay,
player?
okay. Do you concede the loss?
Yes, absolutely, bro. I'm not a cheater.
Okay, so just to test if you even know who this guy is, I'm gonna give you an incredibly big hint. 70s Spurs. Do you know who that is?
70 Spurs.
Played, yes, 70s Spurs. He's
Shoot.
a 12-time All-Star, a Hall of Famer, a NBA 75th. He led the league in scoring like 3 times. He played for the Spurs on the 70s. You don't know his name?
No, actually, I don't.
Oh, that's tough. Okay, it was. I kind of feel bad for giving him to you.
Who
Yeah,
was
it
it?
was George Gervin. George Gervin, the Iceman.
George Gervin. I do know of him, but I would have never in a billion trillion years guessed him. Oh,
Dude, West. Okay. Houston Rocket above 6-1, back-to-back titles in the 90s. Wait, who could that be?
bro, what?
I just wanted to make
Andy
sure.
won Defensive
Bro,
Player of the Year.
I started
Andy won
laughing
Defensive Player of the Year and MVP.
because I texted Tom. I was like,
Who-
bro,
There's like 12 of those guys. How are you supposed to know?
The guy I was stuck between is David Robinson because he won DPOY and MVP.
bro,
And
but
a
I
ring.
said he didn't
But
play for
you
the
asked-
Spurs.
I
you
know.
asked-
After that,
You asked if he
After
was
that-
the Rockets, and then you asked if he was over 16, and then you asked if he won back-to-back titles.
Okay,
And then he
that
asked,
was
was he
just
the
like-
sixth seed?
I had to make sure.
Bro. The reason I started dying was because Thomas messaged me. Does his first name start with an H?
God, I was contemplating asking that.
Bro, that's
Bro,
not
dude,
even-
I was just, dude, I was after 5 rounds. I was like, oh, Marcus All. I don't know,
Bro, this is
because
gotta
I
be the-
thought you were about to. I thought you were about to ask if, like, in 2 rounds. I was like, you know, whatever. I'll just go for it, dude.
Okay,
I have no
dude,
clue.
in hindsight, George Gervin and Nick Young, we gave West the easiest guy.
That's what I was about to say.
Dude,
Once I knew it
I
was the
didn't
team, I was
think-
like, damn.
I figured it was gonna all be like that. I didn't know you guys were gonna give me Nick Young.
Bro, you gave me George Gervin.
George Gervin is okay. I guess you know what? Fine. Compared to Hakeem Olajuwon, okay, fine.
Bro, Hakeem
But
Olajuwon is
still.
like a fruit, dog. It's like literally a layup.
I mean, it still took West like 15 rounds.
That's playing conservative,
Is
right?
he a Muslim? Did he fast during Ramadan in the playoffs? Bro, like that was really
mean,
good, dog.
Son, you came up with Nick Young for him. I didn't tell you Nick Young. You came up with Nick Young, and then you also
That's
came
so,
up with
dude,
Hakeem
that's so
for me.
evil.
No, Hakeem was Thomas's idea, and no, okay, look, so Nick Young and George Gervin were both like I would say, but same difficulty, kind of. Yeah, 100% Thomas. The 70s, dog,
A fucking nobody.
bro.
Nick Young.
I mean, if you ask the right questions, like,
yeah, I agree.
you didn't even know he was a role player.
Exactly.
So-
You didn't ask anything like that, bro. You literally
Because Wes, you already knew he was over 16 and played for the Houston Rockets and had won Defensive Player of the Year and MVP. I figured you were just gonna guess him next round.
One of my first questions
I
was,
didn't know
is
you
he
were
an
gonna go on
all-star?
for 4 more rounds.
If you guys said he wasn't an all-star, I would immediately know he's a role player.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, Hakeem, that was Thomas's idea, and that was way too damn easy.
Okay.
But-
Next time I'll try to pick George Gervin level players, not Hakeem.
No, I
I
feel
would
like George
appreciate
Gervin's a
you
little
guys-
bit too hard. I think let's do it like,
Oh,
like,
come
dude,
on.
Nick Young is like very obviously you know it if you know like if you knew he was a role player and if you knew that if you could narrow down that he won his chip between like 2015 and 2022 or
All
whatever.
right, when I give you Ramon Sessions, you better not complain.
Bro, dog, we all know. Do we all three know Ramon? Whoever.
No.
Ramon Sessions, yeah, legend.
Only one of does his name rhyme with Jabim?
Dude, when I
Shabib
give you Tree
Jababalon?
Rollins, when I give you guys Tree Rollins, you guys better not complain.
Okay, well, anyway,
I thought you guys were gonna give me the hardest one, but you guys.
We should have.
we literally should have, bro.
Okay, dude. I don't know. I was like, it's the first time we're doing this. We're all gonna get easy layups.
Okay, well, anyways, I think that was a success. That was really good. I think we should have like one designated episode where we just do it like 3 rounds or something like that sometime.
Okay,
Because it's
it
kind
It
of
takes
just
a lot.
fun
It
to-
takes a lot of time too. It's not like a.
Absolutely
It does, yeah.
absolutely. So I think with that, loyal fans at home, the next game we're gonna be playing is when is it?
We're recording the next game.
No, I'm saying when do we play next? It's gonna be tomorrow 4:30. Goddamn, they have back to back. So I guess the next episode will be
Monday, 4:30.
yeah, because it's past midday. Oh, would you look at that? Google in the world. They consider tomorrow Monday after 12 o'clock. Anyways, thanks so much and have a good one.